cancer is hundreds of diseases, and really we're in a multi-front war against all of them.
50 years after President Nixon declared a war on cancer.
Fight against cancer.
Fight against this disease.
The war on cancer.
What I didn't realize was that cancer is a problem for our generation in a way that it wasn't for previous generations. Here's the thing, our grandparents used to die because of all kinds of things, but slowly we began to conquer the diseases that killed most of us. And that's how, with developments in vaccines, sanitation, and modern medicine, just through living longer, we revealed cancer. It's the monster that was hiding under the bed the whole time. Worse, it's the monster that was inside of our own bodies the whole time. Just look at the statistics. According to the World Health Organization, every second person develops some form of cancer during their lifetime. And finally, cancer is the second leading cause of death globally, just behind heart disease. Around the world, out of every 6 people who die, 1 of them dies of cancer. Now, I don't say this to scare you. I say this because if you think this topic doesn't apply to you, specifically you're wrong. And me, there's an uncomfortably high chance that at some point in my life, I might get that call from a doctor. People close to me have. So the question is, what can we do about it? Right now, somewhere in this lab, scientists are working on something that could change the way how we fight cancer forever. Today, we're going behind the scenes of this biotech company within the healthcare cluster in Basel, Switzerland, to see how the next generation of cancer treatment is developed. This is amazing. The challenge of this video is to learn enough about cancer so that we can understand the novel technologies that this brilliant team of scientists is working on. So let's find out together, what actually is cancer?
So cancer is a cluster of diseases that are all caused by an uncontrolled cell growth. Naturally, we do have self-defending mechanisms within ourselves that protect us from this uncontrolled cell growth. However, some cells can escape this uncontrolled cell growth and then develop to cancer cells. Some forms of cancer are very mild and can be treated by surgery. Other forms of cancer are much more extreme and have only a survival rate of a few months. At CiS Biopharma, we have committed our efforts to develop therapeutics against these aggressive types of cancer. We are focusing on lung and brain cancer.
In the past, chemotherapy and radiotherapy were the main ways of treating cancer. These therapies are harmful to every single cell in our body. That means they are very harmful even for healthy cells, causing severe side effects. In the age of precision medicine, we are much smarter. We are targeting cancer cells specifically because they are different from healthy cells. At CiS Biopharma, we developed the next generation of targeted therapies, bringing chemo and radiotherapy directly to the cancer cell. We developed the next generation of safer and more effective cancer therapies.
This is Christoph Schäfer. He is the CEO of CiS Biopharma, a family business that dates back to 1952. There are essentially 3 methods of fighting cancer: surgery, chemotherapy, and radiotherapy. And while surgery obviously is physically removing the cancer from the body, radiation and chemotherapy means somehow inhibiting the cancer cells to grow and multiply further. Until now, both chemo and radiotherapy are applied to the whole body. This means that all cells are attacked, and this is very hard on the patient's bodies. Here at CiS Biopharma, the team is researching ways how to make these therapies more targeted, which means packaging the chemotherapy and the radiotherapy drug into something that can identify the cancer cells and then deliver the drug only once they are inside of a cancer cell. The way they do it is fascinating.
Nowadays, we design cancer therapies before going into the lab. Computers help us create accurate biological models of the cancer cell and of the therapeutic molecules. Imagine ChatGPT creating an image from a prompt. In a similar way, we generate molecules from a prompt.
But AI does of course not replace the challenging scientific work in the lab. At the end of the day, nature is still more sophisticated than even the most advanced computational intelligence. Here's Daniela, explaining how it all works together.
So here in the lab, I basically take the models that my colleagues have developed on the computer and see if it works in real life. Our state-of-the-art equipment allows us to test the models in real life and confirm the design process. The lab results are fed back into the AI of my colleagues. Also, they provide a foundation for clinical tests and regulatory acceptance of the therapy.
Big picture, traditional therapies are non-specific and have more side effects, while ADCs and RLTs are precision treatments that improve efficacy and reduce harm. In short, it's about moving away from carpet bombing cancer to using guided, highly targeted strikes. But even cancer that is in one area of the body, for example, breast cancer or prostate cancer, is not all the same. Getting diagnosed with cancer is probably one of the most shocking blows anyone can get. But the good news is that today is the most exciting time in terms of innovative treatment options. What I love about visiting cutting-edge companies like CiS Biopharma is seeing how small teams can tackle problems that once seemed impossible. This is where the future of medicine is being built. Cancer is not the only problem we have to deal with when we live longer. Workers who spend their lives lifting things like your Amazon parcel or other heavy items often struggle from back and shoulder pain. Exoskeletons can help make these jobs easier and increase the health span of workers. I visited a team of passionate engineers working on a great piece of technology, and if you want to learn more, watch this video next.